All right, so I started an evaluation account with Topstep. It's called a Combine, and I passed it in 3 days. But how did I do that? So one of the things, in order to pass this Combine in 3 days, I had to make $3,000 in 3 days. And if I lost $2,000, I would blow up the account. Now, trading with Topstep X, I don't have a daily loss limit or a trailing stop. It's basically lose $2,000, you blow the account. If I was trading with NinjaTrader or one of the other platforms, I would have had a $1,000 daily loss limit that would have basically liquidated my position and locked me out for the day if I triggered that $1,000. I never knew about that until I was watching Topstep TV and they were talking about it on there. With Topstep X, you don't have that. So pretty awesome. I think it applies when you get into the XFA. I don't know. I'm not going to test it. But with the Combine, it does not. So in order to pass it in just 3 days, and I'm going to show you my trades here in a little bit, I have to risk a considerable amount of my account. I was looking at about $500 to $700 per trade risking. That's more than 25% of my account per trade, and 50% of my account per day is what I ended up risking. The first day, I made $1,500. Second day, made $58. Actually, it was $1,200 in the hole and had to dig my way out to $58 profit. And then the last day, made the rest of the money on day 3 to pass. So how do you risk so much money in such a high percentage of your account and still be successful and pass an evaluation in 3 days? Well, there are 2 ways to do that. The first way is by gambling. Good luck. You might blow a whole lot of evaluations before you pass one in 3 days. Might not be worth it, right? If you have to pay for 10 evaluations just to be able to get past one in 3 days, just the time alone probably would have been easier just to pass the first one the right way. Or you have a proven statistical probability that goes with your strategy. It's my opinion that if you are just looking at a chart pattern and taking guesses, you're casino trading. You have to get lucky. But if you have a pattern, right, trading is basically simple. It's pattern recognition. If you have a pattern that you found that you're able to trade against that's free from subjective viewpoints, free from confirmation bias, that gives you a proven statistical probability that's easy to recognize and repeatable, well, then you can look back at your stats and see what that pattern does for you. How often do you have more than one loser in a row? How often do you have more than one red day in a row? But looking at this over like 10 trades doesn't really tell you anything. I mean, you might not have any losers in 10 trades, and you might think you have 100% success with your thing, 100% probability, when in reality you probably have like a 30% probability it was just a good week or a good day. But when you look back over 100 trades and you have, only 20 losers, when I see that, I look at it and say, well, most likely I have an 80% win rate. Now, some traders look at patterns and they look for technical patterns. Others look for fundamental patterns. It doesn't really matter. If there's a solid pattern that checks all the boxes, that's proven, then it's something that might be able to be traded. Just know this one thing. What worked yesterday might never work again. So sometimes they fall apart, and that's why I try to track my trades. So not whether I trade or not, I find out what happened today, whether I traded or not. And I track it because I want to see if what I'm trading is starting to fall apart. And if it is, I'm hoping to catch it before my account suffers. But a pattern or something to recognize, whether technical or fundamental, that by itself is not good enough. First, I need to create a trade plan. A trade plan is my roadmap. It's my GPS. It's my guide to show me how to get from where I'm at to where I want to be. And then from there, I need a vehicle. That vehicle is the strategy. And that strategy, that pattern, is what I use to make up that strategy. That thing I have to trade against, I could then create a strategy around it that fits my trade plan. My vehicle has to fit the map, or else it's not going to work out, right? If my vehicle is an off-road truck and my roadmap takes me through the water, I'm going to be in trouble. and vice versa. If I choose a boat for my vehicle and I'm going off-road, I'm not going to get very far. So it's really critical to have a solid trade plan and then use that thing to trade against to then create a strategy that fits the trade plan. So now once I have all those things, I needed to prove that my strategy and my trade plan is effective and it works. I don't want to waste money just turning and burning combines trying to figure out if what I'm doing works. I want to know ahead of time. So I use NinjaTrader to sim trade. I can do it a couple ways. I can sim trade during regular market hours and all the data is awesome. It's just like trading in a combine. Or I can do a market replay and click all the buys and sells and all that stuff and watch my account grow and do it that way. So I don't have to be around during market hours to be able to sim trade it. So pretty fantastic tool with NinjaTrader. It feels like normal trading, when I'm simming there. Whereas other platforms I've used, it doesn't really work. Your orders enter and exit, they get wonky fills. Nothing seems to be lined up. But the NinjaTrader sim is absolutely fantastic. And by sim trading and proving that the strategy and the trade plan work, it builds confidence. There's two major games being played when I trade the market. The first one is pattern recognition, right? That's what the strategy is built off of, some kind of pattern or some kind of reoccurring thing that I could identify. The next thing is the psychological warfare that happens within yourself or within myself. A lot of different things there. Like, for example, if I jump in with risking $500 in a trade, I might exit my trade early. I might be tempted to move my stop. I might be scared to take a loss. I might start sweating and shaking. I might have trader paralysis and just stay in the trade until my account is zero because I risk too much money for my mental fitness. That's psychological warfare part of it. My strategy might have been fantastic and I might have had a 90% win rate. I just couldn't handle the amount of risk. So the trade plan has to deal with the psychological warfare part of the game. Whereas if I just put a trade on and I risk $50, I might not care. Just put it on, set it, forget it, whatever. It's all good. It's only $50. Not worried about it. That's kind of what I need to be in order to be successful from the psychological aspect, along with many other things. And then the pattern recognition side, of course, has to be solid as well. All right, so I chose the 50K account to pass the combine. And I did it because my strategy and my trade plan didn't need what the other accounts offered. I don't need to trade 15 contracts. I don't even need 10 contracts. The 2,000, 3,000, 4,500 max loss limits were tempting. Not really to pass the combine because I was going to risk the same amount if I wanted to try to pass it in 2 or 3 days. I was still going to be risking 50% of my account regardless of which one it was. But when I got past it and I started trading the XFA, say risking 10% of my account, here that only makes me $200 a day. I get $300 a day there and I get $450 a day there. So right out of the gate, I could start making $450 a day, risking 10% of my account if I had the 150K XFA. But once I build a buffer in the 50K, I'm still going to be able to do the same thing. I'll be risking $450 a day, no problem, once I get a buffer built up here. So the 50K just requires me to prove what I'm doing is right before I increase my risk. Not to mention it's only $50 compared to $150. And eventually I want to have 5 of them. So these is a lot more money to have 5 of these plus the activation fee of $150 per account. Gets really expensive for the 150K. And if I did blow accounts and needed to reset a bunch of them, then the 150K becomes extremely expensive. Whereas the 50K allows me to have a bunch of resets. It's very cheap, easy to get into, and from a profitability standpoint, both are the same. I just might have to wait an extra 2 weeks to make in the 50K account what I could make in the 150K in day one. So wait 2 weeks, preserve a whole bunch of my capital, and have the ability to have a lot of resets without really putting a dent in the bank account. Makes sense to get to 50K. So that's what I went with. The next thing I did was change my mindset on combines. So before, if I had combined on day one, I had a red day, right? Trading, you're going to have red days. So if I had a red day in my combine on day one, I would have grinded my way out. So the next 2 or 3 days, I would have green days, get back out of the red, start getting into profit, have another red day, and it's a slow grow from there. If I start off in the red, it just kind of, you're just behind. It feels like I'm always a step behind if I start off red. So this time I decided I'm going to go big, risk 25% of my account per trade. And on day one, if I'm in the red on my account, I close below the zero marker. I don't care if it's $100. I'm going to reset my combine. So this way I can just start fresh. Because if I go down $500 or $1,000 on day one, then I need to make $1,000 the next day just to get back to break even. It's worth spending $50 to automatically start back at break even. But my budget's only allowing me to do that twice a week. So I'll have 2 days a week that I can go ahead and call a mulligan, if you will, and just reset the account. All right, so I ended up doing the combine. I started the combine setup, and sure enough, on day one was a red day for me. It was like a $300 red day. Reset the account, and then got my second combine, if you will, going into day two, and that's the account that I passed. So plan worked out great. Had I not reset the account, I wouldn't have passed it. I still would have been behind, and I may have had a losing day lined up, and it probably would have taken me 5 or 6 days to pass. But because I jumped in on a winning day, then had a flat day and another winning day, I was able to get this thing done. So let me show you my trades. All right, so here we are in gold short gold, 2 contracts right now. So gold has been kind of choppy in range, and there's a lot of room to run back to the bottom of the range here, potentially break out the bottom of it, but we'll have to wait and see about that. So in short, 2 contracts, gold. All right, so gold has moved most of the way to the target now, so I'm moving my stop to break even plus a couple dollars. And then let's see if it can get to the target and then potentially break out lower. I put my limit order way down here so that you can see at the bottom there, just in case gold wants to really flush or do a big spike like it likes to do. I'll have room to take advantage of it. Gold's in the target right now. Feeling a little bit greedy. See if this thing can flush down, starting to break through. All right, gold's getting stuck. All right, gold's starting to flush now. So let's see if we can lock in some profit here. I'd like to be able to get 1,500 out of this first trade. That'd be awesome. One trade, 1,500 and be done for the day. See if it'll... All right, so we'll take it out right there. All right, so not so bad, not so bad. Be 1,033 on that trade, and looking for the next one. All right, so using Topstep X's handy little tool here, I only need to make about $480 now for the day, because I can only make $1,500 per day. So I was able to go ahead and pop that in there, and yep. So now to automatically set my limit order for the next trade at $480 right here, you can see. But let me put it to 460, 470, 467, because that's all I really need. Hopefully that'll cover commissions as well, but we shall see. All right, you can see here gold is breaking down, and you can see where the support area is. If it breaks this support area, then I'm going to go ahead and jump back into this thing short. I wish I was going for the ride all the way down here, but right now it looks like it's going to break the support area. So I'm going to put a limit order in to get in short. All right, so here we got my limit order in. There we go, in the trade and out. And it looked like it was going there, and I was, yeah. So let me see if I can get back in this trade for another stab at it. At least I got 90 bucks on that one. And try to lock in this real quick here. See if I can pull another 400 out of the trade and get to my combine limit for the day, 1,500. All right, coming down. Start trailing it. All right, so out. I'm out. $240, roughly $200 between those two. And really close to hitting the max. Another $260 or so, and I'll be maxed out on the day. Okay, going to Topstep X again to change my my orders. basically as soon as like my bracket order, I get in. Now my target will be 257. Hopefully that'll cover commissions. Stop at 500. And yeah, looking for another trade. Okay, got another limit order in to get short. There we go. In short, as this slide continues to fall here on gold, but it could bounce any moment. So I'm going to lock in profit and just hope I can. All right. Hopefully it would get a little spike down in my target there. But I'm just going to be schizophrenic on it. See money, take money, jump in the trade, lock in my stop. And again, I'm not trying to do this long term. This is just scalping to pass combine. I cannot do that long term, or it will catch up to me and I'll take big losses. So, you know, that's where you trade for 2 weeks and then you give back, you know, you give it all back in one trade if I do this long term. But short term, I can get a little bit lucky, work the probabilities into my favor, and be successful with it. So looking to get back in this trade here. If we can get another run back down. Looking to jump back in short. All right. Just keep on scalping this sell-off here. Come on, gold. Let's go. Looking for a big flush because gold likes to spike, and that's what I'm looking for. A nice big spike into my target. All right, I'll just take that trade off. Didn't do it. Got stuck. Small little loss on it. We'll try again if it wants to try again. See? I don't want to overstay my welcome here as gold could start to find a bottom. It's been selling off quite a bit. Just want to jump in and get pieces of each flush. And again, scalping I don't think is good long term for me, but short term, occasionally when the market's ripe and conditions are right, you know, just a market sell off, everything's flushing good, then I could take advantage of some scalping. But easy to get caught on a reversal or even just a retrace of a big candle. You know, eventually you can run out of sellers and buyers are going to take over. And that's when it hurts and you get stuck. You know, if you scalp it enough, sooner or later you're gonna get into that thing short when buyers are taking over. And when that happens, you think the market's against you. Oh, as soon as I get in, the trade goes against me and I lose all my money. No, if you do it, you know, there's 6 shots in the chamber and you put one round in and then you pull the trigger 6 times. What do you think's gonna happen? Pull the trigger once, you might be all right, maybe not. But you pull it 6 times, you're definitely going to get nailed. So that's basically what happens, I think, in scalping, is we overstay our welcome and we run out of chambers, empty chambers, and we get that one. All right, gold's got that nice, sweet little bump up right there. All right, coming back down, triggered my trade as it starts to make for a new low. And again, going to be schizophrenic here with my trading. See money, take money, locking in, and then give it a chance to dump. And if it doesn't dump, then I'll be out. All right, I'm out. All right, looking for the next one. All right, here we go. Gold looks like it's turning around, so I'm going to jump into this thing to the long side. Now I'm going to be counter trend trading in a way, but you see this nice W pattern here just breaking, barely breaking. So I jumped in long gold, just looking for that tiny little move right there. Hit that target gold, getting my 1500. All right, almost there. Going to drop my stop in. Come on, gold, you can do it. Hit that target. I'll move my stop up here just in case. If it's going to fail the breakout of this W pattern. Let's see. Come on, gold, give me my money. So close. Right there, you're right there. All right, I guess we'll take that trade off the table and look for another one. Maybe I'll hit my max in the day, 20 bucks at a time. 1500 is what I'm looking for, which is the 50% consistency rule here with the evaluation account. Topstep does not have a consistency rule in the funded account, only in the evaluation account, 50% of the target in a single day. So we'll see. All right, bring the next one to you. Okay, adjusting the profit target again, since I don't need to make that much anymore. And then looking for the next trade here. All right, so that W pattern failed. Now we're looking at an M pattern, getting ready to break. So I'm going to jump in short, looking for the continuation of gold to the downside. just to the bottom of this M pattern, I'll hit my target for the day and be good to go. It doesn't even have to like break it all the way. It just has to retest the bottom here. Again, just scalping right now. And yes, scalping, like I said, too much scalping catches up to you. But let's see if we can not get stuck here. Hopefully gold's not making higher highs and higher lows. And it's going to retest the bottom of this. It's like so close, gold. Just one little candle. Or maybe not. Looking at the 1 minute candles. Man, really? It's nothing worse than trying to make $10 and then giving away your whole day. And end up red on the day because you try to make an extra 10 bucks, right? You make like $1,000. You're like, I just want 10 more dollars. Or you're like $995 on the day and you're like, I want to even 1,000. I'm going to make another 5 bucks. How hard could that be, right? Just get in and get out. And then next thing you know, you're DLL red on the day. It's like the worst. All right, looks like gold might be wanting to make higher highs and higher lows. Gonna get stopped out. Then jump into the long side, I guess, right? Go with the flow. Don't fight it. Higher highs, higher lows. Pretty big deal. After a big sell-off, could have run out of sellers. All right, so let's look to get into this thing to the long side. All right, jumping in long right now. Oh no, move my, because I took that loss, so now I need to make more money because I just had that loss. I was so close to hitting my 1,500 on the day. I hope this is not where I give it all back. All right, moving my stop up. It's most of the way to the target. All right, so out of the trade right there, out of the trade. $1,457, so I'm really, really close. Okay, so adjusting my settings now. So now I should automatically put my profit target in for, say, $43, somewhere in there. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. We're good. All right, cool. So profit target's in. Jump in the next trade. Don't need to make a whole lot. Let's see if gold can break out from here. You can see the support area right there, the resistance support area. And if it wants to break out from that, there might be an opportunity to jump in and just get that 40 bucks. Again, this is the scary part. I just need a few dollars more to max out my day. If I want to pass this thing in 2 days, I need to get every penny I can. So I'm going to try to hit this solid 1,500 here. And I hope I don't give away my day in the process. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so I don't know if it's going up or down. So I got my limit order to get in both directions. It's either going to break out of this channel to the upside or the downside. I only need to make $40. So a nice break spike. It should automatically put my price target in. And I should be able to hit that target right away. I mean, this thing should just pop out and automatically go right to my price and get me out of the trade immediately. Like, this should be fast when it happens. We'll see. But then again, it could try to run stops and fall just short of my target and then tank the other way. We'll see. Here we go. All right, so you can see right there, my target's right there. Why are you not hitting it? No, come on, gold. See? It's like a blink. It's like you have to move pennies. Oh, boy. Getting stuck. Getting stuck. Are you just running stops here? Dump the shorts, collect the longs, and then go the other way? Well, that's trading. Come on, gold. Making me nervous. I feel like just closing my position because it didn't just rip right away. That's not a good sign. All right, well. Might be giving it all away. Let's see. In worst case scenario, I give it all away and then I just reset this combine. Start again. All right, and the other thing to remember is you're going to have red candles on the way up and you're going to have green candles on the way down. Sometimes it's nice to get a little retrace before a boost. You can get a bigger boost sometimes that way. Come on, gold. Let's do it. All right, so I don't want to give away too much money on this trade. If it's not going to go, it wants to, after that red candle, if this green candle wants to go red, okay, there we go. I was going to say if this green candle wants to go red, then I'll just pop out. All right, so 14.94. All right, well, I thought I had that set at the right number. So $6 I need. Come on. This is what, exactly. Look, I'm going to get back in for $6 and blow up the account. All right, gold, let's do it. 2 contracts. Like the most contracts I can have right now is 2. The other thing too is a spread. Sometimes, you know, like you hit that profit target, but then by the time you exit with the spread, you don't quite get all of that. And then commissions as well. All right, I'll bring the next trade to you. All right, so I just need a few dollars, but I went in again and I changed it to 40. So I'm in this trade again. In the trade, you can see I put my limit order in for a break of this level. Big M pattern there, breaking. Looking for a quick little spike to the downside. There we go. So out of that trade, and I'm still short. So again, the spread sometimes can get you. So $9 I need. All right, let's do 20 and see if that'll account for the spread. Back in the trade, breaking this M pattern. Man, look at that. I had a right when the M pattern broke where I wanted to. Look at that move right there. I could have, okay. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why this is, I keep, no matter what, I just can't make this extra $10 or whatever. Now I got to make $40. All right, there we go. Hit that. I'm still not there. Seriously? 14 and 98. I don't know what's happening. Why can't I make like $5? All right, let's just make a lot and then deal with it. See if I have to lose money. All right, there we go. Nope, 14.91. I tried to hit the flatten button there. Oh, that's why my personal daily profit target's messing me up because it's not accounting for the spread. So it's seeing what's happening on the basically like the bid, if you will, or the ask, and then it's getting me out. But then with the spread, it's getting me out for less than. So that's why those trades triggered right there. And I kept getting out. I didn't know why. All right, let's try to get back in. Just need $9. Not even $9. How hard is that going to be? Whoa, look at that rejection. Look at that rejection. All right. Come on. $9. I should hit that lockout button and just call it a day, not worry about the $9, right? I should hit that lockout button. Feeling a little bit greedy because I just want $9 and I just can't seem to get it. All right, let's see. Let's see. Do I short this? I don't know. It could be finding support right here. But that's a big rejection. Let's see if it wants to continue down. Okay. All right, we'll see. I'll bring the next trade to you. All right, so again, I don't know which direction it's going. So I got my limit order to the top side and the bottom side of this channel. And when it wants to break out, okay, there we go. And there we go. All right, so now there I did it. Well, kind of did it. 1528. I need to be 1500. I got too much money in my account now. So now I got to lose $28. How do I lose $28? Or should I just lock it out or try to lose $28? Lock it out or try to lose 28. All right. Okay, so nice tool here with Topstep. I'll go ahead and change this to $10. $10 plus the spread, plus, I don't even know if I have commissions on Topstep X. I don't remember. But either way, $10 in here, and then we'll see if that will do it. So I jump into a trade, it just wobbles a little bit, and I should be able to lose a little bit of money. So let's, I guess, get long since this is getting rejected. And then it should come down a little bit. Let's see, get red. All right. Then I'll jump in. It should wobble and get me out for a small loss. Trying to wait to see if this is going to start to sell off here. One contract. All right, here we go. Rejected. Oh, I got to change my settings. Oh, no. Do nothing. Oh, liquidate right there. Okay, daily profit target. Do nothing. I already hit my daily profit target. All right, if I had liquidate on there, it would have locked me out automatically for the day. But since I just said liquidate and lock, it'll lock me out for the day. But liquidate, it just gets me out of the trade. It won't let me take another trade unless I change it. All right, well, I missed my opportunity there to lose $10 or 20 bucks. Let's try again. Let's see here. Now that I'm trying to lose money, I'm probably going to make like another 500 and find myself in trouble. Okay, so in the trade. No, don't go up. Don't. I need to lose money. I need to lose money, gold. Stop me out, please. Looking for a retrace of this giant candle. Usually, a lot of times they'll retrace like half to all. It's on its way down, right? It's starting to retrace already. Look at the red candle showing in. Like a doji, then a red candle. Another red candle. Come on. All right, there we go. Oh, no, I want to be at 1,500, not 1,485. I put $10 in there as my stop. And then I lost like $40 with the spread. All right, let's try again. Now let's see if we can get back up to 1,500. I know what you're thinking. This is stupid, right? I'm over trading and I'm going to find myself in trouble and blow up the account, but this is kind of fun, actually. All right, got that all set. All right, let's try again here. What do you think? Long or short? What direction should I go? We're going to wait and see if this wants to tell me what direction. You're going to break out of this? You retraced, and now you're going to break out? We'll find out here. Or are you going to break down? I don't know, so we'll put the order in both sides and see which way it chooses. I don't have to make a lot of money, 15 bucks. 15 bucks. Are you going to do it? Okay, let's see if it wants to trigger the trade. All right. In the trade short now. Still retracing that big green candle. Let's go. Come on. There we go. All right. Out. 1502.24. Should I try to lose $2? Hit lockout. Lose $2 or hit the lockout button. Could do my risk for $2. I don't know, $2, then a spread. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be smart. I think I should just lock it out and then take the penalty. I'll basically have to make an extra $4 on top of the combine. So now I'll need to make $3,004. So I'm going to lock it out, call it a day, and be back tomorrow. Okay, so here are my stats from day one. So I'm making more than I'm risking, so that's a good thing. 66% win rate, roughly. So not too bad when you're making more than you're risking. All right, let's see what happens day two coming up. All right, so in this trade, in the trade long, dumb trading here, I forgot to change my settings. So I had those a short little setup because I was trying to make a few dollars at the end of the day yesterday. Man, that almost cost me right there. I need to change that as soon as this trade is over. Just keep on reversing until I get it right. So, oh man, but first I add to my position here first and we'll see what happens. I just added one more contract. All right, so stopped out. So I'm going to reverse my trade. $1,678. So not good. Look at this craziness with gold, man. All right, so I'm going to trail the stop now. I'm just not feeling it. I'm feeling like I could be really tilty. And I'm way over trading today. And just, yeah, it's not good. So I'm just going to jump out of here, take a tiny little green day, and lock this thing out. Because I can feel that other, the unfocused, out of control, not disciplined trader wanting to take over right here at the bottom of this support area. I'll take it. $54. I survived the day somehow, a little bit of luck, and I'm just going to lock it out instead of find myself doing something that I'm going to regret trying to make money today. All day. Lock me out all day. Yes, lock me out before I change my mind. All right, there we go. So locked out. See, the psychological controls in Topstep X are awesome. It's kind of game changer. I really love this platform. All right, traders. See you tomorrow. All right, day three of the combine, short in gold. Let's go gold. Retrace all the way back down to the support area. Make it an easy day. One trade, 1,500. Pass the combine. Call it a day. Or maybe I'll blow it up. Let's see what happens. All right, through my target. I do want to be greedy and let it come all the way down and hit that 1,500 marker, but this is also the top of a resistance or support area, support and resistance area. So I don't want to be too greedy as it gets right into that support resistance area. I already hit my target. So I'm going to trail my stop down here a little bit and just lock in some bonus money. Unless it wants to keep going. Let's see. What are you going to do, gold? You're bouncing back up now. 10 seconds left before this candle closes. All right. Come on, gold. Let's go. Down you go. All right. So we'll just take it right there. All right. In long gold here, I'm going to move my stop up. Be a little schizophrenic right now. So I'll break even plus a few dollars. All right. So, it didn't go. I wanted to just go. We're kind of in a resistance zone, potentially. Support resistance zone. If it wasn't going to rip, then I wanted to be out. And I can always get back in as it continues its move. Put a order in right there. So if it wants to break back up and continue going, then I'll get back in. What are you going to do, gold? All right, back in long. Again, going to move my stop up here and drop it in. Right, we're pretty much in a resistance area, though. This could get big rejection here. We were on a sell-off. But if it wants to break above here, this will be looking awesome. See if gold can do it. Come on, gold. I don't need that much money. Just $400 or so. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so in my target, I'm going to move my stop up and capture it. I do want to be greedy and wait for it to hit that $500 marker, but I can't. It's in my target right now. I basically got to lock it in and then just wait for another trade. Got to be smart today. I cannot trade like I did yesterday. That was a little bit of dumb trading. Okay, going to lock it in my target. All right, good deal. Good deal. So even if it's only small money, it's still money. So I'm only about $325 now away from passing. Okay, getting short gold potentially here. I got my limit and my stop in, basically. All right, so there we go. So in short gold, M pattern breaking down. Had that other order up there just in case it wanted to go up, but we'll take the down. If it wants to go down, easily have a run back to the bottom here. All right, we'll see what happens. I'll drop my stop in. Okay, there we go. Never mind, I was going to drop my stop in just to capture it, just in case it went against me. But let's get back in here if this wants to keep moving down. Let's go, gold. I'd like to see a flush. Looking for a flush. And if it doesn't do what I'm expecting, then I need to pop out. All right, about to get back in short. Right here, looks like. All right, back in short with gold. Again, going to try to capture this in worst case scenario. I come back tomorrow and wait for a better setup. My best setups have already passed, and now these are lower probability setups, so I want to protect my profits. It's going to go or it's not. Even if I got to take a small loss on it. Okay, here we go. All right, locking that $30 in there. Let's see if it wants to flush. Now trail it. If not, and we'll just wait for another trade. All right, so I'll take that off the table. Started to get stuck. So now I'm only about $250 away, $240 away from passing the combine. Okay, so all right, there we go. So back in on gold to the short side. Just looking for that $70 or so right there. Come on, gold. Let's go retrace back down there and get that. All right, we'll see what happens. All right, so about to pass the combine right here. I'm going to lock that in. It's either going to pass or it's not. It might back up. All right, so backed up. Oh, it was so close. All right, next trade. All right, changing my thing again so it can automatically put my target in for me. $60, man. If gold flushes, it can easily hit that. All right, if it breaks this, let's see if we can get it and do it. All right, I'm in. Oh, there we go. All right, so past that combine. All right, just like that. So sometimes it can move fast, and having the ability to put in that that target, yeah, it makes it awesome. So past the combine. All right, one down. Now I'm going to add 4 more combines to my XFA that this will convert to. And woohoo! 3 days past the combine. And for those of you who want to see it, here are my stats from the combine. So you can see what my numbers are. Today was crazy. Yesterday was crazy. But got it done. Best trade $1,000. Worst trade $766. All right. This is the what comes with Topstep X. We can kind of see what's going on. Again, I use Trader View to load all my stuff into, because if I leave Topstep, I don't get any of this data. None of it comes with me. So I put it all into Trader View. Link in the description below if you want to support the channel. Then that'll help me get a little kickback if you did sign up with them. They also have a free service at Trader View if you just want to put everything in. You can see here. You can see here 3 days I passed it. Yeah, with Trader View you can do the free deal. So you can load all your trades in, and then when you decide you want the additional data to be able to search everything, then you can at that point activate your paid account and have all the additional features over there. So something to think about. Trader View, highly recommend it. Not because I'm an affiliate. I've been trading with them for like 8 years, 8 years, maybe 7 years. And I just think they're fantastic. So there we go. So that's the combine passed. Moving on. See you on the next video.